Hello, and welcome back to Archives of Fabella Daily, the podcast killing queens in a magical world. Today is January 14th, equal to Capricorn 24th. Books are available on Amazon. Please rate and review the podcast on iTunes, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. And hit that subscribe button for more great stories right in your feed. January 14th. 1784 AD is the date the United States Congress formally ratifies the Treaty of Paris, which was signed back in September 1783, ending the American Revolutionary War. But in the magical wonderland of Fabella, one of the most enigmatic rulers in history died at the hands of her own people. I'm Dylan Foley, and this is Archives of Fabella. Beyond our world, there is love. Beyond our world, there is war. Beyond our world, there is life. Beyond our world, there is Fabella. Capricorn 24th, 5784, FY, Fabella year, equal to January 14th, 1784, AD, Earth year. It's the age of revolution in Fabella, a period where the downtrodden people and nations around the world decide to fight back against their oppressors. This theme is on full display when citizens in the nation of Shangri-La execute Queen Lydia Pardosi. Let's back up a little bit. Shangri-La, situated where India is on a map of Earth, had long prided itself as a country without fault, who always did the right thing. They marketed themselves as the closest one could get to heaven without actually dying. Because of this, their culture was highly conservative, with tight rules and regulations governing every single thing their population could do. People were to be moral, know their place, and treat the gospel of Aphrodite as if it were law, because in many cases, it was. Enter Lydia Pardosi. Queen Lydia Pardosi was an elven maiden who belonged to the Yunru dynasty. A gifted witch, Pardosi was not shy about using her power, and often claimed to be a goddess. She spoke 15 languages, and had an irresistible charm that attracted suitors to her. Though she was no classic beauty, her charm was iconic. She was an intellectual who led with a firm hand. Pardosi was extremely ambitious, and that catapulted her to the side of King Septoro Yunru. But when the king died, she refused to give up the throne and succeeded in holding her position against a coup. So Queen Lydia Pardosi became the first female ruler of Shangri-La. This did not sit well with the people of Shangri-La. They didn't like having a queen, and they really didn't like it when Lydia Pardosi started being the subject of rumors surrounding her sexual exploits with rival heads of state. It's not a good look for anybody in this story. Fearing that Queen Pardosi was risking their sacred reputation, a group of Shangri-Laians, calling themselves the Enforcers of Decorum, donned masks and overpowered Pardosi's guards at a public appearance by the Queen on Capricorn 23rd. The next day, on Capricorn 24th, 5784, the masked Enforcers of Decorum publicly burned Pardosi and set her loose to run wild through the streets, engulfed in flames until she died. The enforcers of decorum then spread the myth that Queen Pardosi was struck with the fire of the Lord and died for her sins. The truth of what happened wasn't uncovered until much later, after all the perpetrators in the enforcers of decorum were dead. Still, the execution of Queen Lydia Pardosi went down in history as an example that even a nation supposedly as close to holiness as you can get has a seedy, dark underbelly. That's going to do it for us today. Subscribe now to get more new episodes right in your feed. Rate and review the podcast on iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Send your questions to archivesoffabella@gmail.com. Archives of Fabella is created, produced, and hosted by Dylan Foley, with music by Garrett Ferris and audio blocks. Books are available on Amazon in ebook and paperback. As always, look outside of what is possible and think about what might be.